Hey Cancer, welcome to your holiday astrology for the 2 weeks starting from the 24th of December. Now, it all kicks off on the 24th, 25th with Mercury squaring Neptune. So there's this sort of feeling of confusion. Nobody's being quite clear. You can just surrender into that and not get involved. But in your case, there may be some people who are very straight-laced, very sort of old-fashioned and conservative, versus maybe you or someone else in the family or friend that's kind of more eccentric, more of a unique soul, going on their own journey. And there may be sort of misunderstandings around that. I would suggest don't talk about it. If you feel that you're the one in the family that's kind of a little bit out there, or even if there's someone in your family that's very rigid and restricted or whatever, they've got views different to yours, just try and be compassionate. Whatever you do, it would, on that day, it's not really wise to talk about it. It can cause just a load of muddle and, everybody gets the wrong end of the stick. Now, I have to say, your journey in the immediate future is all about healing your soul on a very deep level. You're on a karmic path as the North Node is in your sign. And we do have Mars trine the North Node. So you're very into understanding the importance of you being authentic, being yourself, expressing who you are. And you're going to not react very well if other people are trying to push you to do something else. You are determined to liberate yourself. You're determined to be true to yourself. And you're going to get there. And you're in midway through that healing journey. When Venus sextiles Pluto on the 28th, you're feeling quite frisky. There may be a bit of love energy, a bit of romance, a bit of intensity and sizzle between you and someone else. But you feel in your power with it. You feel like you are in your power and you're expressing yourself and you're feeling, beautiful inside and out, and you're loving yourself, which is half the battle won. Then we have Mars shifting signs and making you determined and very energized when it comes to your career. But you might become a little bit dogmatic, argumentative, or stubborn, so watch out for that. But you've got a lot of drive, you've got a lot of hunger, you've got a lot of, intensity and strength of character when it comes to your career. Of course, the big news for you over the next 2 weeks is when Mercury is going to enter your relationship zone. But the big news, of course, is the new moon solar eclipse in your relationship zone. There are changes coming when it comes to your intimate relationships. You want peace, you want harmony, you want justice, you want balance, you want beauty, and you want understanding. And if there's something in your life blocking that, that may vanish when it comes to this new moon. Now, Neptune is involved in this new moon, but in a positive way. It's all about us having to listen to our soul, having to go forward towards our soul's journey. And you're like, right, I know what I've got to do. Or a situation will come up and you realize what you've got to do. I mean, for some of you, it may be that you meet a new lover. For others of you, you may transform your relationship, take it to another level, or you might see it in a completely different way. It's opening your eyes, the moon is your ruler. Whenever the moon is in whichever placement, it's a massive big deal for you. The tips for you on that is to trust your beautiful intuition, to believe and know that you have the answers and you're on your way. We then have Uranus going direct. There's some surprise news around your career. Boom, out of the blue. Make the most of it because Uranus is shifting signs in March. There may have been a lot of, over the past 7 years, there may have been lots of changes when it comes to your career or how you see yourself when it comes to what you want to do with your life. And there's a little bit more to come. Anyway, let's have a look at your tarot and see what is coming up for you. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's do my special shuffle. Ooh. Card on the bottom, victory. Yeah, baby. You're riding towards success because you're standing in your power, because you're not afraid to be yourself. And I think that you're also meeting people that are not afraid to express who they are. You have been grieving. There has been a lot of suffering. You've been kind of resting and trying to recuperate from a lot of stress and strain. And now you're more committed than ever to achieve what you want. And you got the strength, baby. You got the power and the strength. And strength in the strength card comes from gentleness. Be gentle with yourself and know if you want to express your strength, it can be soft and compassionate because that is true strength. Yeah, celebration, joy, leaving all that crap behind from the grieving. Honestly recognizing your emotions and going through the healing process, of course. but you're reaching a union and being around people. I love that card. That card's really interesting in the wild unknown because it shows all these cups interconnected with different strings of energy. And that's really a true depiction of what it is. And all those people that your energy's gone towards, that you've maybe been kind to, the people that you've connected to, it's all coming together to bring you a gift at some point in the next 2 weeks. Either this is you or someone else, but you may be detaching from some of your emotions, but maybe you have to. If you've been a pushover, somebody's taken advantage of your softness, it may be time to be the Queen of Swords. Hold your swords and cut through the crap and go, right, I'm not letting you in. You have to convince me intellectually. I'm not just going to be a sucker because I'm emotionally tied into you. Doesn't mean, this is still you, obviously. You're behind that Queen of Swords. You're still there with your emotion, but you're protecting yourself, by seeing things clearly. And also having the fire to go forward. You might be hanging out with some really powerful women as well. There's new opportunities for you, new learning, new structure coming into your life. You're letting go of the past to find that missing cup. Not because you're unhappy, because all those cups are standing upright. But you're like, I'm putting on my cloak and I am going on an adventure. I'm going to find what's missing. I'm going to fill in that gap. And 2019 is my year. That is the vibe. You might also meet an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that's significant, but they're coming towards you because you're changing the game. Anyway, free yourself, rip off the blindfold, walk through that gap to that fabulousness. Take care, have a stunning holiday, and I'll speak to you soon.